steps was like turning it on and off again. So yeah, I guess my internet derped out. Just in case I cut out, we're gonna take uh,
Crash again.
a quick 5 minute break.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're back. I guess a quick recap what just happened. The boys went to the haunted house after being notified that the smugglers were spotted. They got the guard Frank to go up and signal them from the house, and the guard Jim to he kind of volunteered to guard the front door. The boys then ambushed the pirates or the smugglers coming in and dispatched them pretty good. Sigvald and Gringus got a bit beat up, but went good all things considered. After quickly looting through and unloading the boat, they started rowing back out. They put on kind of rough disguises to make it look like they are the bandits. And yeah, we're kind of rowing out. So as you guys approach the boat, let me see if there's a nice description for this boat. There's kind of like not. So yeah, I guess as you guys get closer to the ship, it is a bit more noticeable than, or recognizable, than the council kind of let on. So the council kind of told you that it just looks like a ship. But as you guys get close, there's kind of some paint on the side saying Sea Ghost.
It's saying pirate.
Obviously pirates. No, the paint's pretty dark, like it matches kind of the dark weathered hull. So it is a bit hard to spot until you guys got close. The ship's about 90 feet long. See if that checks out. Only measure from here. Yep, checks out. Ship's about 90 feet long. It's a pretty sizable boat. Like the kind of the what's it called? The poop deck, is that the actual official term? Is basically sitting like a whole story out of water. So it's pretty sizable boat, much larger than anything you guys have been in recently. And yeah, as you guys kind of row out, you notice not these guys. You can only from where you are see these two bandits that were kind of sitting at the front. And you do notice that there is a guy up in the crow's deck as well. Or crow's deck. That's not the word for it.
Yes.
Crow's nest. There we go.
Exactly.
So, I mean, it looks like that. I'm just gonna re-hide it, but I'm gonna leave the guy there. So, yeah, that guy is sitting up in the crow's nest, and he's not trying to hide. As you guys approach, you see him kind of wave down to the ship, and that's where we'll start.
Is there an obvious way we can see that they would board the ship?
I have no idea how they board the ship.
Like ropes?
Rope
Yeah.
ladder, probably.
That seems reasonable. Yeah, there's a few rope ladders strewn about the side you're approaching from. This is kind of the side that was facing you.
Well,
And we're in a rowboat, right?
Yes.
Alright, Richard and I'll guide us into the side of the ship then.
I'll be the first one up the ladder if that's okay.
Sure.
I guess me and Gore would have to be at the back if we're steering the ship.
I mean, you guys could sit anywhere. Yeah, I guess how would you be sitting? I think for rowing, you two would probably have to be centered, right? As long as you're, like, even with each other.
Yep.
Wendell, I guess, is hiding. Sigvald isn't here. Is he? Is he
I'm
back?
back.
Here.
Oh. Yeah. Would you, where would you be in this boat? Guess it
Wherever
doesn't-
I'd be sitting. I did put a disguise on, so
Yeah, you guys all dressed kind of like bandits as much as you could. All right. Well, Wendell, I guess, would probably be hiding towards the back.
And there's like no light on the ship, right? Or do they have like a bunch of lanterns and shit out?
It's still moonlit, like it's not pitch black outside, so you can kind of see onto the ship, but there is no lights on the ship, like on the decks that are visible.
Alright, well, they're rowing us in.
Yep.
All right, you guys roll up, and as Captain Jim's at his little post there.
no.
That guy, a vampire pyromancer?
Uh, he is a that's what he
Yep,
looks like.
exactly what he is. A
Pyromancer.
A vampiromancer.
A
So-
metrosexual vampire pyromancer.
He is not at all paying attention to what's happening in the water. He's kind of like looking off into the distance. You can't really see him that well from where you guys are. You know, he is on like the upper deck. I guess you guys are realistically... What do you see there, Catelyn? Some tokens glitching through the wall. Cool. Alright, yeah, I guess for purposes of where you guys are, you can kind of see that. You can't really see up there. You can see, like, their heads poking up a bit, as now that you're close. You do see a bandit kind of walk down and kick off a few rope ladders. Kind of back up. I'll draw scuffed squares. There's 3 rope ladders that he came and kicked down. And then he's going back up to his post. Yeah, I guess, what do you guys do?
What's the plan, boys?
Hot and heavy.
I'll scuttle up over here, out of the way, for Gringus to have that ladder.
If the guard is super surprised by you, Gringus, you gotta say, "Had a big lunch."
But how did Patty grow a big beard? Oh wait, it wasn't actually her.
Yeah. As for stream, since they didn't see, the token that I had them fight was this one, because I screwed up and didn't update the art. So this is the 2 things they seen as kind of the identifiable people. But what they actually were supposed to look like, I can't even find those images anymore. Where's my arts? Arts and crafts. Those tokens are actually just gone forever.
Oh.
Alright, well, we'll leave them as those, and I'll just reuse the other 2 later, because they're cool. How about that?
Nice.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, so... Ladders kicked down. Logan Scott. Yeah, I guess there is kind of a bit more room for you guys to move around, because 8 people did ride in.
Alright, well, I'm gonna climb the ladder. You guys coming right behind me, right?
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm climbing up
straight
right
up beside-
beside you. On the
I'll
ship.
go up last.
Oh yeah, Logan can
Climbed a
walk
rope
on
ladder
walls.
in 4 centuries.
Do you like
Like
scuttle
so-
up the wall, Logan?
Yeah, inside the ship. Keeping pace with Gringus.
Bobson could just grab the rope ladder and Gore could just pull him up.
Could try.
Alright, well, as soon as Richard walks up, let's see how smart this guard is. Not guard, bandit.
I mean, he's guarding something.
Or did
True.
Big Bald just climb up the ship?
Perception check is wisdom, right?
Yep.
Ah, he's an idiot.
Yeah. This guard didn't really pay too much, or bandit didn't really pay too much attention to what everybody else looked like, and your kind of makeshift pirate outfits seem to be working. The
Fuck
guard
yeah.
silently kind of walks over to the hold. Wait, no, he doesn't.
Guess I'd be up there with him.
He walks over to this door. I guess this map's gonna have the problem of it's hard to see where doors are. I think the light's a bit better, but he kind of just walks over and opens the door. He's kind of silently saying anything. He gives you a nod and kind of walks back up to his post.
So you went and opened a door and then walked back upstairs.
Yep.
I'm gonna start walking towards the door.
I say we go right in, boys.
All right. Well, I guess I'm pulling Bobson up.
Would there be a loose rope on this
Upsies,
boat?
upsies.
On this rowboat
Really
sitting right next to me?
That boat is what you guys are in.
Is there a loose rope between the rope ladder and the doorway that I could pick up?
Not really a loose one. There'd be like the one to climb up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
Here, let me. Sorry. One
Of course.
sec.
Pulling the ladder up, I'll help him.
Mind you, I don't think I actually need it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and pull Bobson up with the ladder.
Yeah, I guess if you guys are both doing it, you're more than strong enough between the two of you to just do it. If Gore's strong enough to hold on.
Should
Or
yeah.
Bobson.
Or, yep, sorry. I meant if Bobson's strong enough to hold on.
Nope.
Yep, you just
No.
pull the rope, and it's like Bobson wasn't even holding on.
Was he even trying to hold on?
Doesn't look like it.
You waiting? Of course, I was trying to hold on. Jesus Christ, old man. We gotta get going. Hang on next time.
I guess as you guys are fumbling on the side of the boat, you hear a voice call from the deck above. What's? How is it this hard? Just get the stuff.
With the stuff?
I'm gonna walk down
get
the
the
stairs.
goods.
Or walk in the doorway.
Sally got her hook hand stuck. Sarcastically. And I'll scuttle down and go and like help push Bobson up. Give him the advantage on the check, I guess.
All right. No, I'd say with Gore kind of pulling the rope ladder, and Sigbald underneath giving him a push, you guys can get Bobson up onto the boat.
Okay.
And what did you say in response to that, Logan?
And Sally got her hook hand stuck again and just pissed off. So I was climbing back down. So. And the Sally was meant to just making fun of her fucking thing, unless that ended up actually being her name.
Oh, that's not her name.
Yeah.
Who's Sally? As
Not
you see,
literally Sally.
kind of
you
an
idiot.
arcane flash. You guys better come up here.
Coming. I guess we'd be still here, eh?
Yeah, you
I've
guys
already
are.
walked in this
well,
doorway. Would I be out of sight?
If you walk downstairs, yeah, you're just down here. But I guess this guy is yelling at Sigvald from up on the rails.
Oh.
Tell me he doesn't see Sigvald walking up walls.
He missed
Well-
that part.
Did he tell us all to go over there?
He asked Sigvald to.
All right. He came down.
No, I
Oh.
was just showing you guys where he, kind of
Oh.
what he looked like. Yeah, I guess. Oh, you've seen him already.
Is there a door over here?
There's a or stairs.
Okay, there's no cabin or nothing on this side.
There is a door here, a door here, and a door here, and a door here. That whole wall's 4 different doors.
God damn.
Okay, and this one heads under.
Yeah.
One of us
Well-
can just go inside underneath.
I mean, under, like, as in it goes under this deck, yeah.
Yeah.
Get up here!
Coming. And I look at you guys like, fuck.
I'll try and keep within like some distance of him.
If no one's following me down, I guess I'll come back up the stairs, wondering where they are.
I'll just be like, hurry up, we got shit to do.
All right. Is there
That's
any way
what
to look
Sigvald
in these as
triggered.
I'm going by?
They are all closed doors.
No glass or nothing.
Nope, they're just scuffed ship doors.
All right.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
down here by the mast, just within kind of like eye shot of the guy
I-
who was calling Sigvald up.
Yeah, there we go. I couldn't get my guy up there, so.
Yeah. Alright. So as soon as you step foot, you see, this guy. I'm gonna make him big so you can see him.
Oh, the captain's awesome.
He's super greasy looking. That's what he looks like, boys.
Right.
And
Oh
I
my
guess
God.
Richard comes back up the stairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
All right, how's the lighting up here? Is it still slightly vague?
yeah, as soon as you step foot up the stairs, the captain yells, "Intruders," and I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oof. Here's the captain with the fucking eagle eyes.
Yep.
See, Bob didn't have to expend any energy climbing up the rope, so he's got good initiative.
Nice.
Fuck.
I opened all these character sheets, and then when I refreshed Roll20 to check our internet, I fucking closed them all.
Oof.
Alright. So, thankfully, half of them sucked. So I guess that flash of arcane light you've seen before going up, was, like, from this guy. Like, he cast something. Alright. So I guess with that, Colton, you're up. I guess this is kind of weird. So I'm actually gonna bring you guys up to. Nope, not quite. There's more. Up to this deck. But you can only get up the decks through the stairs. And then yeah, this guy here is like 40, like in the crow's nest.
We can see people up here, right?
You can see this guy, but from where you're sitting, you can't see to like the back of the decks.
Okay. Well, I'll just firebolt the guy I can see, I guess. Cover's blowing, chaps! Tally ho!
Oh yeah.
It kind of hits the railing, and that's it. Misses.
Just like kind of duck down. That's it.
All right. Sigbald.
Careful, guys. Captain Salty Cock here's got an eagle eye. And I'm gonna. Fuck, I don't want to change percentage. Punch the fuck out of this dude. And I'm gonna use a key point to add an extra punch.
All right. So give me your first attack. Yeah, 23 hits. All right, the 10 misses. And the 20 hits. All right, so you run up to that guy and punch the fuck out.
And that's everything.
All right. So it is his turn. All right. So on his turn, he kind of snaps his fingers and just poofs to the edge of the dock. And he points his other hand at you and throws a ray of frost.
Yuck.
This is gonna work. Oh my god. For 5 damage.
You bitch.
All right. And that's the wizard's turn. Gringus.
I guess I'll like wait right here and ready an attack for if someone starts coming down the stairs.
All right. Wendell.
Right. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna move up to the top of the stairs and fire chaos bolts at this guy.
At this guy?
Yeah, at the mage.
All right. Roll damage or roll to hit.
All right. Oops. I'll use a channel or a charge of foreknowledge for advantage.
All right.
Alrighty. Natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. I gotta check dice rolls here. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna go with cold damage, and I rolled 2 damage dice on the d8s that are the same, so it arcs and jumps again.
That is so greasy.
So this guy takes.
So that guy takes the full damage then, right? 27?
That guy takes 27
And
cold
then
damage.
you got to roll to hit this guy?
Yeah. So I'll choose this guy,
Um,
and I'll make another attack roll.
Oh, wait.
And 9.
Oh, make a new attack roll. Yeah, and the 9 unfortunately misses. But that 27, so you run your little legs up the stairs and describe Chaos Bolt for me.
he's just like, "Oh, that guy's scary," and he just like forces with all of his will this weird warbling bolt of energy out of him, out of like his stick, and it just fucking morphs and changes amorphously as it flies through the air and smacks this guy.
All right, so it hits him square in the chest, and he like flies backwards from where he is into the railing. You can audibly hear the railing crack as he kind of just limps over.
That was a spicy one.
Holy.
And then I'll
fuck.
shout Ignis and use Font of Magic to get a spell slot back.
Ignis. I fucking love it. All right.
I give Wendell a thumbs up.
Yeah. So that guy is dead as fuck.
Nice.
But yeah, your arc kind of like hits the bit of the steering wheel and does not quite connect with the captain.
Just glad it got to Arc.
All right, Gore.
All right, I'm gonna walk up the stairs, step over top of Wendell, right here. As I'm walking up here, I'm gonna say, "Jesus, Wendell, you killed the guy already. I didn't even get up here yet." And then as I get where I am, I'm going to slide my beads into my pocket and rage.
Oh.
And I'm gonna attack the captain recklessly.
What's the rage gonna be? A wrench. Yeah, a 17
Mr.
hits.
Frickson. He's gonna rage breakfastly.
All right.
Wow, that's some bad damage.
You run up and slash the cap. Or I guess stab. It catches his shoulder. But he looks pretty good.
I say, "Look at me, I'm the captain now."
Nice.
All right. On his turn, he says, I wouldn't say that yet." So he run up to you, draws his long sword, and brings it down with both hands. For 15 slashing damage.
That looked like it hurt.
He runs up. It hits you pretty good. A pretty decent slash, but you kind of just shrug it off.
Yep. I hit harder than that.
CR1 pirate captain has hit harder than my level 8 paladin in Colton's campaign ever has.
True.
He has a really interesting ability where he adds his charisma and his dex to his attacks.
Oh.
And he's also a level 7 dude.
Oh.
All right. But yeah, that's his turn. Richard, you're up.
I'm going to look up. I'm assuming I can see the guy up above me. In the crow's nest. We can see him.
I guess how tall up is the crow's nest? I don't think you'd be able to see him.
Okay. When we're standing, if I were to stand behind Wendell, would I be able to see the captain from there? Like, do I have enough elevation?
Yeah, you could stand on the stairs.
Oh wait. Yeah, let's make it there. I'll come up to the stairs. I'm gonna pull out my book and I'm gonna show Wendell the picture that I drew last night about the dream I had of a pirate. I drew a picture of him and I'm gonna point at his head. And I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt at him.
All right. Yeah, roll to hit. Yeah, the 19 hits.
Richard, you should have been an artist. This is great.
Oh, for 14 damage. Yeah, your guiding bolt connect.
And then I will bonus action, do a starry form, and fire a luminous arrow at the captain.
Yeah, and a 18 hits. Oh, captain's not looking so hot. All right. He's still standing, but he's hurt. All right. Is that your turn, Richard?
Yeah, that's everything.
All right. The bandit's turn. So the bandit up in the crow's nest is gonna kind of pop out and fire his crossbow at Wendell after watching him butter blast his wizard friend.
No. Ooh. Wendell cowers a little bit and accidentally casts shield,
All right.
so that'll miss.
So. Oh, sorry. 1 sec. I'm an idiot. As the attack, deflects off, the captain yells, "Ah, a fire again!" and uses shape up, ye dog. And
Puppy dog.
the guy
Nice.
fires another crossbow at you.
That still misses.
All right. He would, but he can only use it once a turn. All right. And then this bandit is fronting up to go deal with the boys on the deck, and then immediately gets slashed by Gringus. And a 13 does hit for 6 damage. All right, as he steps his foot on the stair and you just gab at his ankle.
Fucking ankle biter.
Yeah, I gabbed him hard.
Yep. And then
The infamous Gringus Gab.
he continues to run down the stairs, so he's not fighting on a staircase. And then he tries to swing his scimitar at you.
He misses.
And then the other one is gonna pull out his crossbow and aim it at Richard.
Give up the high ground.
18 hits.
For 7 piercing damage.
Got me in my good arm.
Alright, and that's the bandit's turn. Bobson, you're up.
I'm gonna disengage.
Alright.
And
You would be able to hit this guy or this guy from where you are, by the way.
yeah, I don't want to be within melee range of these guys. So, yeah.
Shuffle away, Bobson.
He's just, oh no! And starts shuffling away.
He's too fast. I can't hit him.
He doesn't. He's not too fast that he can't hit him. He just feels bad.
Look over there! The guy's just like, I can't bring myself to do it. Look at him. He's gonna die of old age.
Yep.
So, disengage is an action, then you moved?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. Sigbald. Canon new name.
Captain.
Yeah, 21 hits. And so does the 16. Alright, yeah, you run up and clock him a bunch. Knock the wind out of him a bit, but he's still going.
Oh, that's it.
Alright. The wizard dead as fuck. Gringus.
How high are these railings on the ship?
I'd say about 3 feet. 3.5.
Can I try to throw this guy overboard?
Yeah, give me a strength check. Alright. You yeet him into the water. Although the boat's right there.
Oh!
So you just kinda how far do you gotta fall to take fall damage?
You take 1d6 for every 10 feet you fall.
Gotta do fucking math. I think it would not be 20 feet. Alright, yeah, you give him a dirty old shove, and expecting to hear a splash, you just hear a loud thud.
Oh!
And
I'm so tempted to action surge and try to belly flop on him.
Do it.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Do it.
You would have to take the falling damage.
But I'm landing on him.
You got a
He'll
swanton
take
bomb.
another hit of the falling damage from your fat ass, but
Alright.
he's not a soft surface.
Gringus is gonna take a hit off of his inhaler. An action surge. And he's gonna stand up on the railing. Put his arms above his head and then just fall forwards. And try to land on him with his belly.
Alright,
Yeah.
give me an athletics check.
If you overshoot it, jump into the water, that would be great too.
Yeah!
You fucking climb up onto the rail. The rail kind of bows a little bit under your fucking weight, and then you just fall, and you just clap him, and you hear a kind of sickening squish as you land on him, and the boat rocks a shitload.
I'm surprised that fucking thing didn't capsize.
So you take the 4 damage from falling, and you don't even need to roll any extra damage on him because he's dead. Because he was gonna take your fall damage, and I was gonna make you give me like an unarmed attack times your weight or whatever the fuck I did last time, but he's dead from the fall damage alone. He's pretty. It's pretty gruesome in that rowboat.
Another victim of my girth.
Get him with the girthquake.
The girthquake.
Earth cannot be ignored.
All right, Wendell, you're up.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna move over to here and shout up at the guy in the crow's nest, tell him that wasn't very nice, and cast Mind Sliver on him.
Ow! He takes 5 damage.
Yeah. I imagine it's like when you get like a really bad like suicide headache and you just can't do anything right for the next couple minutes.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Gore.
Same old song and dance.
Mhm.
Right. Sleep.
All right, you are within 5 feet, so it is a normal attack.
Cocksucker.
So you go to stab him, and he's still stumbling around a bit from the Sigbald punch, and you just miss. Just slightly.
Slightly.
Bring it on.
Alright. Captain Sigurd. That's his name, by the way. Grabs his sword again. weakly puts his second arm on it and brings it up for another swing against Gore. For 5 slashing damage.
Not a bad swing you got there. You'll have to do better than that.
He's breathing pretty heavily and doesn't even respond. Alright, Richard.
Mr. Captain's looking pretty rough.
Mr. Captain's struggling to stand, yep.
We're gonna give him one of those.
Yep, an 18 hits. Alright. How does your arrow do this, Craig?
It's gonna take the hat off his head and just leave like a little red line along the top of his head. And that's enough to take it out. He just falls over.
Alright. You
The
give
hat-
him a haircut that went a bit too deep into the scalp.
Yep, and the hat just going off into the distance.
Alright. Yeah, the captain, the arrow kind of grazes his hat off into the water. And he slumps over.
Now that this guy's at the edge of his crow's nest, can I see him now?
Yeah, from standing up in the stairs and the fact that he just leaned over to shoot, you can see him now.
I'm actually gonna ignore that. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright.
Touch myself for 6 health.
Alright. So the bandits at this point both fire their hands up. And the one in the crow's nest yells, let us go and you can take everything.
John will be taking the boat.
As long as we'll just take the rowboat and leave. We don't want anything to do. We want to live. Please. I guess you guys can kind of respond as a party.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Bloody Bob, let him go.
What? I couldn't hear what he said.
He wants to live. He wants to take the rowboat and leave.
Can we even sail this thing ourselves?
Yes.
Me and Gore should be able to handle it.
Very well then.
As long as you guys promise to stay out of trouble.
They, thank you. As they, that one's paced in the boat.
They
start-
gotta row away with their fucking dead, squished friend in the boat.
They start climbing towards the ropes where the boats are.
Can I climb up?
Yep.
Be like a bit of a mess down there.
He's just
And,
covered in gore.
The one that was talking to you says, thanks. I have a bit. I guess they climb down into the boat first, and then they yell back up. We have a bit of information if you're looking to buy.
Did any of the bandits see me dive and kill their friend?
This one did, the one that was standing here, and is trying really hard to ignore it.
All right. Well, Gringus is gonna stand up on the rail in position to dive again, and say, "You better give it to us for free."
They whisper amongst themselves a bit. You think he'll do it?
He puts his hands above his head.
Give me a persuasion.
I just shout, "He'll fucking do it!"
There's a prisoner behind a secret door. In the room, opposite of this one, and he kind of points here.
All right, off with you now. And then I climb down off the rail.
They kick off, and give me a perception check. All right, they row away.
Okay.
Well, shall we head below deck?
May as well check it out.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave it up to the party. Now that we're kind of done the combat and boarding the ship, we can explore a bit, or we can call it a night and come back to that next week.
Can we loot the vampiromancer and the captain first?
Yeah. Let me.
I wasn't there for when they died, so I'll stay down here.
Let's see what they have on them. I'm pretty sure they don't actually have anything on them. Yeah, I guess the captain, I mean, he has his longsword. Kind of a pretty mundane looking flask. And the wizard has a bit nicer a bit nicer attire than the rest of the pirates. I mean, I guess the captain's pretty well dressed too, and had a decent captain's hat that is now smoldering. But they don't really have any loot on them. The bandits that you guys dealt with had their long swords and light crossbows, scimitars and light crossbows. But yeah, you don't really find anything. Kind of get the feeling that they live on this ship and probably have somewhere that they keep any of their own belonging.
In their pockets.
Of course.
Not in their pockets.
Does the mage's clothing have anything special on it, like any symbols or anything? Or does he just look like a fucking pirate?
He just looks like a pirate.
Okay.
You are a pirate.
I took a swig from the flask.
It
Poison.
is just point. No, it's is some pretty rough tasting grog.
Oh, some
It's
powerful shit. Want some gore?
It's pretty much what was in the
Hell yeah.
casks. Not pretty much. It was what was in the casks.
Alright.
So I guess now you guys are looking around a bit. I'll describe a bit of it. So yeah, in the center area here, I guess you don't really see anything different than what you'd expect. It's a pretty weathered wooden ship. There's what looks to be the rigging to keep a little rowboat here. The rowboat is in fact what they came to you guys with. There's a series of doors. I guess I'll bring you guys to make this a bit easier on myself.
If I were to grab this
here. So you see a series of doors. There's one here. The one that was open that led downstairs, and one here, and then kind of 4 across the other side here. Up at the forecastle, which would have been this side. Yeah, there's just a massive shape in the center. That must be the ship's capstan. From it, the anchor chain runs down the chain vent to the port, or the port off the prow. And then this is actually the poop deck, this side. The only thing really of note there is the tiller, which is rising from the deck about 6 feet, which is where the captain was. Yeah, that's really all. It's definitely a weathered boat. Like, it's seen better days, but it's functional.
Wouldn't hurt to claim this boat for ourselves.
I was gonna say, if we grab the steering wheel, can we steer this thing?
I think between all of you guys doing the various rigging and steering, you could get it back to town.
Probably look it over first, though.
It would definitely be like a slow slog to town. You know, you probably wouldn't be able to go as fast as you'd expect, just due to unfamiliarity. Especially Richard, you mostly using rowboats. I think Gore actually would have a bit of experience from his time in it. Yeah, you do have water vehicles, so I guess you guys could definitely, between all of you doing some rigging, and Gore being kind of a bit of a captain, could limp it to town. You know, you don't have a full crew, but enough.
Sounds good.
So yeah, are we exploring the ship now? Are you limping it to town, or what are you guys doing?
I think we should explore next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
That works for me.
I'm just saying, guys, we only have to cross out 6 letters to write slags on the side.
True.
All right.
I had to roll to see who I was going to give my inspiration to.
Mm.
So I'll give it to Gringus for the big fat man belly flop.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
in that one.
Yeah, I guess,
This
yeah.
jerk cannot be ignored.
With
Yeah,
that,
I'm also voting Gringus for the belly flop.
Oh. I was giving mine to Wendell for the absolutely annihilating the mage before he got to do anything.
Hell yeah.
I'll
That
also
was-
give mine to Wendell for blowing up the mage.
Hmm.
Me too.
Oh, is that a
Oh
tie?
no.
Yep.
Well,
anybody in
guess
chat
I'll
can also vote for
give it to
inspiration.
the old man or Gringus. Tiebreaker, I guess.
Wait, who didn't vote?
I hadn't.
I think it's 4-2, not 3-2.
Hmm.
All right. So I guess with that, we will give it to Gringus for instead of Fat Man Sneak Tactics, Fat Man Flab Tactics.
If the belly flap wasn't so wildly successful, you would have had her Wendell, but
I'm okay with that.
The fact that they had to roll away with their exploded corpse friend in the boat.
That is the second successful belly flop kill this campaign, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's too many.
I'm only getting girthier, boys.
His gut has more kills than his glaive.
True. All right. Yeah, but
We should have a counter for that.
for what?
Yep.
All belly
Good
flops.
Just gut
kills.
kills versus glaive.
That'd be pretty funny. All right.
Just like
yeah.
how we have the counter for his one-handed and two-handed strikes. And Colton's.
All right. Yeah, with that, we'll call it a night here. Tomorrow we will continue our descent into Avernus, where me and Craig have to figure out why we decided to walk up to a tower filled with things that are probably all alone strong enough to kill us. So that'll be interesting.
Oh, I hope you guys have backup characters ready.
Yeah, we'll get to see kindergarten dragonborn Gerbeck.
Lies and deceits.
Gerbeck is telling the full. Anyways, and then yeah, we'll pick this up next Sunday. Well, we continue our getting salty. And I guess with killing the rest of the boat, you guys hit level 3.
Like after we get back to town?
Yeah, I guess after your next rest would be level 3.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
we have to rest and meditate on what we've learned.
Yep, you gotta contemplate. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I'm gonna stall a few more seconds while I figure out who to host.
Big Burnham's online. Can rate him.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Later.
Oh.
Bye.